We're live. It's my birthday. I'm 41 years old. Gosh. So I have a still of Lopan like to the side on one side of my monitor, and on the other side of my monitor I have actually Big Trouble in Little China just playing, because I like to reference off the character moving and also off of stills. So I'm not just copying a still. That being said, I'll probably stick pretty closely to the still that's here, since I'm not doing this for anything other than me and my birthday. So, let me go grab a Coke. It's right over here. I have a nice new studio area now. I haven't really talked much about it, but yeah, there's like a lot of space to walk around and get stuff, and I don't know, it's just a lot more comfortable than the places I was working before. So I really like this shot. I want to draw his entire hat. So if you know this guy, he's got a big hat. And that's only one of the things about him. But let's see. I could just get that hat up here, and his head here, then his hands. Like, I'm looking pretty closely at the reference for the first part here. He's got shoulders like he does. He's got hands like he does. Really like, actually, how he's got his hands positioned, because it always makes his clothing look very interesting. Like, he's very clothing aware. Actually, I would like to do maybe old David Lopan over his shoulder, or even like here. Like, yeah, I do old David Lopan here. Old David Lopan is like a lot of makeup. So yeah, I could do that, and then that would look so cool. Let's see. This is the one that has a big N in it. So I've got to make sure to get that right. It actually looks kind of offset, like not all the way through in the original one. So let's see. There's going to be some kanji I have to get right in his hat here. That'll be interesting. And then I think I'm going to have kind of a background limitation that goes like this, so that it's kind of got a nice little aesthetic going on in terms of composition. So that's where I'm starting. And then let me see how I want to take it from here. Let's see. In the movie right now, they're waiting at the airport. To go get the girl with green eyes. Except that's gonna be complicated. So I really like doing art that's based off of visuals that aren't there. Like oh gosh. So what I'll do is, for instance, I'm making this portrait where these two characters are going to be together. That you don't actually see together in the film, especially since they're played by the same guy. So first of all, I get to have fun with that. All right, let's get that hat in there. Hat's very important, perhaps all too important. I actually think it might be a little bit. I'm not sure if it's symmetrical. I think they made it kind of asymmetrical on purpose. Let's see, we've got a ornamental thing in the middle here, and then there's another bit of fabric here, goes in again. Gonna go in close and then crop in, yeah, like that. And then drop it down. Where'd you get that? God, I love like the quips in this. Like, so, I love Jack Burton in this movie. Not just the quips. I also just love Jack Burton. Like, I love probably every character in this movie. I might not love like the people who run the brothel, and some of the people who are like just not really doing anything interesting, but like most of the characters are pretty freaking compelling. They've all got like their reasons for being there. I think that even like the foot soldiers, I feel like they all have lives. They all have a reason for actually following Lopan. Like there's an actual business here. I think partially because like they have all of those weird little souvenirs and imports from China that are shown in the warehouse at some point. And that kind of tells you the story of how this business is staying afloat, of how they're actually conducting things. It shows a larger world than just the city and these few characters. It shows a lot of thought, like as to how this could be happening, and I really appreciate that they are bit seriously. Like they're yes anding themselves. You know, you gotta, if you're gonna do a movie like this, you gotta yes and yourself hard. All right, so I'm moving where this is coming in. I don't know what I'll do with this area yet, but I'll probably add some background or something that covers it up. At some point, the details may just make it not even really a big deal. So let's see. There's nowhere I want to reuse this yellow yet. That this particular gold color that's going on in here is pretty distinctive up to here. It doesn't really repeat down here as much. So I probably want to get skin tone for Lopan, the god form, and then I think David Lopan I'll switch over to later. I'll be able to get this part of the design, which I really like. There's like this green scaling that's on his robe here, his emperor's robe type thing, and also the cuff here. And so I don't really have to worry too much. There's like a lot of beard that happens here, so I can really get away with not having to draw a lot. So it'll be easy to just jump over to David after I wrap most of this up, most of this big guy up. This is his stand. This is David Lopan. This is Lopan, David's stand. David is a JoJo. Jopan. Oh, gosh, it's like just the finger action that the finger acting, the hand acting that Lopan does. I've been to this alley where they have the truck. I went to Chinatown, and I actually went on a Chinatown tour. That showed like it was like a movie tour, but hardly any. There's only 2 scenes in Big Trouble in Little China that actually filmed in Little China, and they're not really where you expect them to be. The lady who did the tour guide stuff was really knowledgeable, though. She was very interesting. I really enjoyed the movie tour through Chinatown. I don't know if there's only one of them or if there's several, but if there's only one of them, then it's probably the one I went on, and I highly suggest it. Like, she took us back by a lot of like local businesses along the way, so I had the chance to actually just purchase tea directly from, like, I knew it was local Chinese owned businesses and not like I don't know, some kind of big corporation that's actually just like based out of Illinois or something. She could really vouch for the genuineness he was presenting to us, and gosh, I would love to go on that one again, because when I went this last time, I was still allergic to gluten. Like, I don't really know exactly how allergic I am to gluten, but I think that I was having a lot of stress that ended up having a sensitivity, giving me a sensitivity. Yeah. Oh my God, Jack's holding that. You know, when he grabs his knife, like that's really gonna help versus this huge gang and this other huge gang that are about to fight each other with them in the middle. Excuse me. I love how most of this movie is about Jack Burton realizing that he really doesn't matter. I love how most of this movie is about Jack Burton realizing that he really doesn't matter. Apparently, my connection is sometimes unstable, probably because I'm streaming and streaming at the same time. Oh, whoopsie. Let's see if I can reduce the quality of the Big Trouble in Little China stream. Options, video quality, good. There we go. I do not need high quality video for this stream. I just want to enjoy this movie. Hopefully that should give us more gigabits over here on our stream. It might take a little bit for Amazon to get with the program. It's still looking pretty HQ. I'm starting to see some grain. Yeah, I think we might have switched over. It's hard to tell. It's all action scenes. Everything's moving. Not that you really care. I'm just kind of like taking a break right now. So, all right. I'm going to switch to blue, which is kind of my standby when I don't know what to do with myself. Let's see. Not this blue. Let me try blue-gray 1. Would that work better? No. Let's go with 143. This is like a lighter. Man, I'm going to run out of this. My light blue marker goes dry really fast. It's just how I work. So what if I find another tone? I don't know if he has green going for him in that face. I could see some green undertones. He's like this weird, like, do I want that green or do I want that? I bet purple would work a lot better, and I already have some yellow in it. So why don't I try 146? Yeah, he's got plenty of that pinkish undertone, and that makes him look more alive. Gotta be careful putting green in people's skin tone. It can really make them look kind of sickly. Lopan's not sickly. He's some sort of a dead god, but he's not sickly. He's undead, actually. So that's, you shouldn't say that he's dead. He's undead, and that's a distinct difference. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and define his hat with lines so that I can just not run into it anymore. So the three weather gods are showing up. I think they like three weather gods, or are they three winds? Okay, there's gonna be an ornamental thing in here that I'm gonna have to draw. It's gonna be kind of annoying. Let me get the top part of this first. No questions, just get out of here, Jack. Just get out of here. There we go. Stick that pin through that hat. One of the things I really appreciate about the character Lopan is that James Hong really loves playing Lopan and any references to Lopan, like cameos of Lopan or whatever. And I love that he himself loves the character so much, loves playing the character, that this is something he truly enjoyed doing and still enjoys doing. It's really interesting seeing people who have links to their characters who really feel connected. It's interesting seeing how people handle that kind of human personality construct. All about that hat. All about that hat. Okay, so let me see what I can do with that sort of made for purpose. So it's about here. I have no idea what this thing is. It looks like a purely ornamental, like, bit of filigree that may have been made from, like, clay by the actual production team. So I'm going to do my best to just draw what it is I see here. I know there's no specific thing that Lopan's costume is like. I do not believe that he is an actual god in folklore. I think they made him up for the movie. So his costuming is costuming. There's not a lot of accurate stuff I have to try to refer back to. Like, there's no references for me, no historical references for me to basically be faithful to. And like, if that is not the case, if there is some kind of actual basis for Lopan, I would love to know that, because it's a very interesting character, and I just find it very interesting that they're very detailed about the ideas of Chinese mythology and just how the religions, there are different religions. There's more than one religion. There are a lot of cultural beliefs. They vary. They change. They're alive, and so I don't really know what exactly Lopan is. According to my understanding of the movie, like, he's some sort of dead emperor who's also a demon. It's kind of like a very crooked Hades figure. I wonder if the people writing Disney's Hercules are watching this a little too much. Certainly didn't seem to be reading the Greek myths much. So let's see, he's got kind of trying to just outline the characters that are on his big crown hat right now. I got a great idea. When a character says that in a movie, they probably don't have a great idea. Okay, so in the middle there's just 1, 2, and then 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. These. Alright, so that makes number 1. Let's make sure to get all the little notches up here. 1, 2. Excuse me. Sorry, I don't really have access to mute before that happened. Okay, just give me a second. Kind of blew my nose. And I'll be able to continue. Gosh, Jack Burton trying to go into the and find the girl is so awkward. Alright. Now there's some more filigree up here, but it's like a little bit easier to handle now that this stuff's here. It's like there's kind of a And leaf seems to be like 3 of them. And we're just gonna make that symmetrical to not have to be completely picky about it. I'm just gonna do it like it should be if it were made like right now. So let's see, there's also a little bit of black fabric behind that, actually. And then we get our hat. Oh, people be punching. Oh no, now they've got 2 girls with green eyes. I want my truck back. Wait, no, they just got the first girl just now. They don't have anyone else yet. I can take it. I'm going now, alone if I have to. This movie is so much fun. You can tell everyone's having fun. So there's like a rim of yellow that you can see at the top. I think really helps set it off. What's great about purple is that you can just go ahead and add the shadows for the gold with it. Purple and yellow are complementary colors, so it is already good to go for the task. And then all you have to do is just keep adding a little bit more yellow to enhance the sort of golden glow that happens whenever the metal is more pure. And just, you don't really have to make it orange. Like, gold is not orange. That's just a shortcut people use. Just really try to keep your shadows warm and it'll help. All right, that's the hat, so I will no longer have to worry about drawing around it. I'm gonna just put my marker down and let it recover. There's a little handle to the pin I need to put in, but I can do that after my marker. What I do is I take the tip of the marker that I want to get more ink in it, and I just put it downwards in the box so that gravity brings more ink down to the tip. And then if I want to use the chisel more, I would point it the other way. Now I think about the face. And I don't know if I'm going to use a darker purple or if I'm going to go for just a different color in here. Oh, that might work. No, I basically am taking the markers and sticking it up by the low pan screenshot I have on my screen. It's like, does that have his color in it? No, it's like much more pinkish than you would expect. Can I just use pink? Yes. Just use pink. It's like there's a pink base here. All right, this is around where you get his mustache. His nose is about right here. Which means get brows about right here. His eyes are a little bit further out, actually. It's interesting. He's got a lot of makeup going on, obviously. His eyes are set really far apart in what I'm seeing here. It helps to stick with the makeup to get a better idea of what's going on. I feel like I haven't made his face as wide as I should make it. It's a nice little guideline here. There's a guideline here where there's a bit of a wrinkle that gets to his hair. Yeah, hair. And then at least get to over here and over here. Let's see, such an interesting freaking face. From what I heard, David Hong had kind of his own idea of how low pan should be, and that's how he played it. Oh, there's old man Lopan. Let's get his chin in there. Get some chin in the game. I love doing portraiture because it's like putting together a puzzle. The face just comes together. Sometimes you don't even believe how it's composed, but it just all comes together. I hope we establish better relations with China. Things are really tense in the world right now, and like, I don't know. When I was a kid, I was really hoping that we would get along better with Russia and China, and look at where we are now. My connection is unstable. I think sometime I'll just have to start recording videos on my own and then posting them afterward instead of streaming like this, but I actually don't know how to do it yet. Shadow's going to help me with that. Let's see, establish some of this cranial object. Shadow. Like, I kind of wonder if David Hong just told them, like, okay, yeah, this is how you dress this character. This is how this character's makeup should be. This is exactly what he should dresses exactly as he'd want for this. What are you doing, cat? Okay, so it's definitely looking like his face. I know you can't really see too much there, but it's a delivery. Yay. Of course the cat's batting at me. That's the cat stuff. Some cat stuff with cats. We're gonna get something better at some point. Okay, here. Ear should be about there. And then this other ear. Up there. Let's see. I can kind of measure where his fingertip is from there. You want to just kind of mark where those are right now. Here's that big one. Yeah, here we go. There we go. That blocks out exactly where that hand should be. That's really helpful. So I can just jump. Is that about where that is? Yeah, let's say that's where that is. Oh, that's interesting. This still has his hand's a little photoshopped. So let me get more of that hand meat in there. There we go. There we are. Now it's low pan time again. Lie around on a little hand cover. He's gonna go through everything because he is non-corporeal. That is just a hell of a fabric. Like, I wonder where they got the fabric for his garb, if that was custom printed silk or what. Let's see. I wonder if I want to just go ahead and reel back this a bit and look at David Lopan as he was just a little bit ago. Boink, 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 boink. Just go ahead and pause it. This is a far shot instead of close up. Still a far shot. Yeah, all I get to see right there is the weird puppet thing. See if I can reel it back to where they're talking to him. Storm God's looking good. Not the best angle yet. Let me see if I can pause him. I only have this one angle. Let's see if we can get a close-up on him. Right now it's profile. All right, and now for his complexion, that's going to be a lot more orangey. This egghead. I feel like I'm going to get a better shot if I just wait a little longer. Not quite. Big hump in his nose there. There's like so much makeup he's wearing to the old pan. A lot of concentration here as I get these big forehead lines. There's like some head wrinkles. It's got some veins and stuff going on. I'm sure there's like a bald cap under there. Kind of lumpy. has this funny little grin. Some big spots on it too. There's like totally not what you expect to see whenever he rolls out. Yeah, I think this was the kind of the shot that I was thinking of. It's this angle here where he's, let's see, like that. It's like, there. That's most of the hand. Let's get the rest. There we go. It's going to be the rest of the hands. Add copious liver spots. And then there's like a kind of eyes partially open here. This one's very closed. But this one is a bit more open. So you can get something more out of that one. Like they're trying to obscure him on purpose. So it's not the best, clearest look at this character. But this version of him is literally just a disguise. is hard to draw older characters, in my opinion. It's really impossible to know what someone's face is going to do in old age. You can make a lot more assumptions about what they'll look like in young age. Let's see. Bunched up cheek stuff. There's some more forehead stuff here. I think I'll get some of the ears. So it looks like it. Let's see, there's real hump in his nose there. Try to get that center shadow going. There's a really interesting, that kind of adds this interesting character to his face right here. There's a little bit more line. There. That looks a bit more like what I'm looking for. I'm not sure how I'm going to do the rest of this exactly. Now I really want this screen cap. Well, I can save it pretty easy by just taking a photo. There we go. These really deep shadows under his eyes. It's very interesting. Shadows under and around. feeling kind of hungry. Like I might want to take a break for a little bit. I'm not sure yet. Let me get this one last detail with the hat pin so that I just kind of feel like this is set like it should be. Let's see. Yeah, I want to get that lighting in. Wow, this looks kind of really weird from this angle, probably. Yoink. My connection's unstable, so the image is probably not very good. But here's where I am now. Gosh, it looks like a horror movie, I know. I mean, it's a Carpenter movie. It is a John Carpenter movie. Just not done on the shadows yet. Instead of coloring that all the way and wasting a lot of marker, I'm just going to indicate that it's there and take care of it in a different color marker later. Let's see, I can even kind of follow the shape of the beard from here. Okay, so the mustache goes to about here. We may be trapped. Gosh, this camera. Why doesn't it focus on anything? Focus. So far, I think the likeness is really coming out. There we go. Get that nice and shaded in. There we go. I really want to do a good job in portraiture here. I don't just want to block in a character. I really want it to make sure that you can see David Hong in there. Not David Hong, James Hong in there. You can see the actor in there as well as the character. Especially because he's just so good at portraying this character that I just really want to give it up. Just like show like, hey, this guy, he did some of the absolute best you can ever do. Play your cards right. You live to talk about it. God, that's a good line. So we just, there we go. Then he does the eyes thing. Ugh. Let's see. Do that in like purple or dark green. Don't want to just do it in black. Some cool gray I have. Not this. No. 51? Oh, 51's good. Alright. easier to do it this way. What will come out no more? What's the black blood of the earth? You mean oil? No, I mean the black blood of the earth. Alright, almost done with the hat components. Alright, that's the darker components of the hat done. Actually, kind of the hardest stuff to do. It's so precise. Oh, now he's coming out in his wedding hat. Okay. No, I'm not going to finish all of this in one go. I'm just kind of trying to figure out where I'm going to leave it. What else there is that I actually want to add right now? Because I think I might be at a stopping point. This is what I've got now. So you can see we got the Lopan face going on. We've got David Lopan down here, the mortal form, the old man version. We've got the God version up here, and lots of detail on that hat. Not that the camera's ever going to zoom in on that. So, I think I'm going to call it a break for now, and thanks for came by and watched the stream.